Some people have asked, what do you feed the alpacas? Well, the ladies get, the hembras get remolacha, which is beet pulp, just a jar of it. Add water to the pulp, and 10 to a half hour later, 10 minutes to a half hour later, you get the pulp. Good. That's one thing they eat. Let me set this down. I set this oil here to remind myself that I need to spray the locks. WD-40. All right. So both the machos and hembras, boys and girls, get pienso, or a supplement. Let me see. No. Here, I'll show you this way. There is, here you go. It's a supplement. The boys get, the three of them get about 2.5 cups or jars of this, and the females get about 5 of these. I'll show you what these are. So if you live in a place that's not Spain, you might use something called alpamine, which is specially made for alpacas. We talked to one of the local feed companies, Nanta, and asked them to approximate it. So it's for sheep. This is a type of sheep feed that mimics or is near enough to the alpaca alpamine as we can get in this part of the world. If we lived in England or France, or let's just say not empty Spain, we could get alpamine, which is about 22 euro a bag. Not cheap. This is 12 euro a bag, and seems to be doing just fine. In the winter, starting soon, we will supplement it with not Alpamine Pro, which would be a typical farm additive or substance to add in the winter months, but we'll add something that is a muesli type concoction for horses. We will use that. All right, hay as well, but I gotta go feed them. So on my way there now. I had a driving lesson this morning, so I'm feeding them late. Very rare, maybe the only time they've been fed late. So they're not here. They're down in the Carmen pasture, or possibly next door in the orchard that they have access to. Oh, wow. In the orchard they have access to. Wow, look at that. Anyway, what do? They don't eat very much. And this bale of hay that I brought 2-3 days ago, and this net of hay is probably going to last a couple of weeks. So one bale for 3 of them for a couple of weeks. That'll change when winter gets stronger and the grass stops growing. Onyx gets his own bowl because he's very possessive and has issues with personal space, as you've seen in some of the videos. So he needs his own bowl. while Ormond and Pacha can share this trough pretty well. Not perfectly, but pretty well. Okay, that's the boys' food. In addition to the food, water, even though they have fresh water running through the pastures all the time. Yeah, there you go. Down there. All the way down. They have access to it, but they're still not trained to drink from there too well. Their habits are, they prefer, I don't call it a habit, they prefer the bucket, which I refresh from the same place. So that's the other part of the daily feeding.